right? It's a different kind of a Firebird. I mean, it's their logo, right? That's Phoenix in their logo.
While Cuckoo's Earthshaker Lacoste, 19-4, farming away like an absolute madman. This Blink Dagger timing you were talking about, it's going to be real quick.
Yeah, it's a core Earthshaker, 2 extra armor, as mentioned, plus a Stout Shield. He blocks a lot of the damage, and it's
well, they're gonna get killed.
That's going to be a first blood. Cuckoo gets it. So it's always easy to play Earthshaker against the melee core, and basically it's two melee heroes.
Looking for the additional enchant totems. 1437's presence will be just enough to force them back. And Velo did make a move in towards mid, with Nightstalker getting in onto the Razor. They've pushed 458 top. Sunray will keep Cuckoo alive a little bit longer as Abraxas doppelgangers forward, but the enchant totem, no, they can't get the damage down. That Reaper Scythe will shut Cuckoo out of the lane. Yeah, even with the Bane rotating in, they're not able to gain anything in return.
Illusions, the only thing he needs to worry about is being silenced by a Nightstalker.
That's true. That's true. It's got a much softer build-up, you know, the kind of 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. It's a bit more expensive than the Blink, but can be a little easier to build up the gold needed as they go for another kill onto the Vengeful Spirit. 1437, trying to juke back up onto the high ground. The Shrine is there and popped by the PL as they swing back in towards Tim's. 458's made another swing up towards top and was looking for the Reaper Scythe, but holding it now for the Earthshaker kill. Echo Slam is there, and not going to be enough, as TNC get caught yet again in that top lane by a Necro maneuver. Up at the top, closing in on 5k. Razor should be very close to that Rod of Atos now, as the Phantom Lance is really the only one contesting the top of the net worth. About 4,500 as Peloson grabs the Fisher, turns it back around onto Cuckoo. The swap back from 1437 to chain the stuns forward. Should be able to grab them a kill here. Even with Cuckoo making them work hard for it, he's dropped low enough for one final touchdown. As the Vengeful Spirit grabs it, now 458 in towards the back, finds a bonus kill, dominating Necrophos. He's going to walk himself straight out of there and move towards the tier 1 tower. This Morphling is going to be a bit of a problem. Is the Phantom Lancer answer going to be enough, Lacoste?
Well, Phantom Lancer is...
Morphine's grip mid with the Supernova, and even though the swap is there, they continue the disables and they'll chase on for more. 1437 not even going to be able to grab the Arcane. Oh, he denies it with the illusion though. Lift up, drag back. Tim's held away from Peloson. They're still trying to grab the Rubik, but he is speedily retreating back home. Has no wards whatsoever in this jungle area. Felt very safe with the 2 aggressive or 3 aggressive wards that were showing towards that bottom Dire Shrine. But Velo's going to swing in with the Crippling Fear. Supernova down, and 1437 turns to focus, but a nice Fisher with the Echo Slam. Maybe the turnaround from Peloson with an Echo stolen, but the grip holds the Necro in place. No sustain and nothing to gain here for Tigers as they get a 1-for-3 exchange, which really will be a damper on their day.
To break that Fiend's grip because they did not see it, and that's going to be a full Aghanim Scepter on Earthshaker.
It absolutely is. A Morphling. Hey! Oh, Peloson! You sneaky devil. Gets him. Beautiful little play. Morphling really not respecting the Rubik and, of course, not fully knowing what the Rubik had stolen previously. We never thought about the Diffusal Blade. We just thought about how dumb it was that Morphling gets illusions. Like, why is it like this? But Gabby's gone the next step. He's next leveled everybody. He's going to be a better PL than the PL ever was. Move in onto 1437. Vengeful Spirit, an easy grab. Cuckoo will not be able to tag him though, but a good Fisher lands onto 2. Down goes the Venge, and now Nightstalker caught with a Fiend's grip up. And Armel has a big static link to drain all that damage down. Morphling in trouble. Nightmare save. I don't know if that would have killed him, but a good play by A regardless. And now they come in onto 458. That poor Necro held in place. The Supernova's there, and a massive teamfight win for TNC. Can they get an additional one? Nightmare to hold back Peloson's Rubik. They've got all the lockdown in the world, and even with a Fisher and a Fate Bolt, Armel survives through it all, and a 4-0. TNC looking incredibly hot with that smoke maneuver.
There's a Morphling with double damage and Morbid Mask. That's going to be more than enough to actually bring him down. Also, there was a nice save from Bane, and as you mentioned, I don't think it would kill Morph, but it was a cute little play.
Absolutely was. AU also giving his life to allow the Morphling to take the Roshan and the Aegis, as the Phantom Lancer really desperately scrambling for this kill on Gabby, with the Phoenix diving forward and the Fisher to block them out. And the Cuckoo Earthshaker, no longer having that Echo Slam, is trying to keep Tims in at least a comfortable place as he'll Sunray onto the high ground, over the hills and far away. TP's home, and only a Bane kill there for Tigers as they try to contest Roshan. We've seen, you know, Hood Radiance, we've seen Force Staffs, Blink Daggers, Aghanims, Rushes, all sorts of things. And it never feels like Necro is in a place as a hero in general to have an item build that's solid all round. But they make a play onto the Bane. Night Stalker's BKB getting shown off. Razor probably going to BKB TP. The swap expended, that's one of them down as the Supernova Phoenix being held by Tims. Still has it if he wants to have a crack, and Armel grabbing all that damage back. Gabby moves in for a kill onto Night Stalker, and this fight is dragging out way too long for Tigers. 1437 hounded by the Morphling as the Supernova comes out, and there's the PL mode for the Morphling. They don't know where the real one's gone. They do land the Supernova onto 458, who still sticks around in the fight. Armel self-fuels, no BKB, but has the Rod of Atos to chuck it out onto the Necro potentially, but in comes 1437 again. Fade Bolt from Pelosin will not grab them any additional kills, and Aegis still here for Gabby's Morphling. Means that he should be able to pop that first life, and maybe even turn the fight. I don't have a Bane, and there's no Earthshaker to be seen, but a waveform down, and away he goes. Oh, that's where Cuckoo is. Earthshaker all the way in the back. Stolen, enchant totem. Not going to be able to do anything. But Tims knows that the Radiance timing needs to be hit that little bit faster. And the Midas would slow him down just a little bit on that Radiance timing. So he's going straight into it here to deal with the Phantom Lancer as quickly as possible. They grab the Night Stalker bottom. Forces the BKB, but the grip is there from AU. So Velo, a freebie there for TNC to take, and now will they move in for more? They will. Cuckoo jump in wildly past the trees and looking for 1437. Chain up the stuns. The Force Staff doesn't buy any time for the Vengeful Spirit, and a dominating streak for Cuckoo's Earthshaker as he looks for more. He wants more. 458 and Pelosin back into base. They'll go.
Oh, he found Phantom Lancer.
He did with a Fisher. He's got a chain stunner opportunity onto Abraxas. Doppelganger, not going to be enough. The grip stolen, turned around onto Cuckoo. There is no Echo Slam, but the Nightmare save keeps him alive from the Reaper's side. Still found the kill though, and Morphling in trouble. Gabby waveforms away. The PL on the chase. Armel's Razor needs to really defend his team as AU goes for the TP home securely back in Fountain. And the rest of TNC, tails between legs, running away as quickly as they can. Morphling has left the scene of the crime and is farming up top, while Razor will come back into the jungle, so a glimmer of hope there for Tigers. That fight didn't look good at all, but this Rubik is holding them in every means necessary as they look for Tims. Phoenix hunted by Velo, pops his BKB to secure the kill, and with PL and Rubik arriving onto the Morphling, he's got no BKB, no Manta, no nothing. He's got himself maxed into strength, so he's got no leeway. Tigers, what's happened here? Suddenly they're roaring away, they're angry and hungry, and they've got themselves 4 kills in a row out of nowhere. TNC have gifted them. Gifted them away back into the game. This ties in with the butterfly timing of the Phantom Lancer, and with no MKB and no Mjolnir yet, it's going to be incredibly hard to find that grab. But 458 has walked straight into danger. BKB and the Force Staff getting expended as Cuckoo makes a move on to 1437. Razor, gotta be careful now as the PL illusions start to amass. A couple of abilities somewhat wasted by Tigers, but they will get themselves a freebie here onto AU. Or maybe not. The Fisher block, the swap back now. There's the grab, and they've got the stun down. Onto Armel, who BKB's up. Supernova well placed as the BKB Velo tries to force through, but he doesn't have that brute strength to do it. So they jump in with a Morphling into PL mode and the Echo Slam landing. Cuckoo and Gabby pair up beautifully as they get a triple kill onto the Morphling, and 4 heroes dead on Tigers. Phantom Lancer, he's twiddling his thumbs back in the jungle, wondering where his team's gone. And this was, you know, a 5v4 where Morphling didn't really have any fears in the world. Attempted snipe there from 1437, doesn't quite get the job done. That Southern Shrine area, and looking for that tier 2 mid. maybe even a dive onto the tier 2 bottom, but they need to get the vision down first. They don't have any observer wards on high grounds, but with the Fade Bolt showing, they'll grab the Rubik. Fiend's Grip, that'll be enough. Jump up on top of him. Ward gets plonked down as well, so they've got the vision there. As Armel's Razor out in the open, gonna get swapped back, and the BKB forced. They move in with a Rod of Atos onto Venge. A force staff back from 458 will not be enough to secure the life of 1437, and this opens it up to a high ground push with 2 supports dead on Tigers. They're gonna need to buy back here.
He's ready with the double damage BKB and Echo Slam. He's level 22, even meant for Echo damage. It's gonna be great against Phantom Lancer illusions.
Oh, it absolutely is. Gabby back into that PL mode as 458. It just constantly feels like he's drifting away from these fights, trying to force staff out of danger. Never able to make a move forward, but QQ is able to do. Drops 458 down to about half HP straight off the bat, and the Morphling damage onto him. The Necro has fallen in the back. We've got the Night Stalker making the play onto the Bane with the BKB going again. He's got the kill as Abraxas needs to make the play. The Echo Slam, not really going to do a whole hell of a lot. The Supernova will be able to catch the Phantom Lancer. Dieback Necro, down he goes. Didn't even catch it on the back of the fight. The Phantom Lancer trapped in the Rod of Atos. Grab as Gabby just keeps pummeling them with damage. A jump in from Cuckoo yet again will take down 1437 with the help of Gabby. And TNC, ultra kill on the Morphling. They are relentlessly just chasing him down. Another catch here onto Velo. Nice Fisher turnaround from Pelosin though as the Morphling. He wants more. He's got more. A rampage for Gabby. And with the Cuckoo Earthshaker falling, TNC still have to be a bit wary of where they're heading. They'll look for the barracks and secure the objectives. But the Phantom Lancer cannot defend this alone. Even with Pelosin landing some really nice Fishers, all they'll really do is pop the Aegis of the Morph and force TNC to retreat. Difficult one for Tigers. Yet again, it feels like it falls pretty heavily on Pelosin's shoulders. Cuckoo with the BKB and the Enchant Totem back to safety for now at least. As Armel will look to deal with the illusions. And Tigers still trying to chase. Blink Dagger ready for Velo as they've got that Dark Ascension going for a little bit longer, but Armel, BKB's up, chases Pelosin, Reaper Scythe does get dropped down, but the Nightmare save yet again onto Tim's. Supernova will come down, and this looks like it might just be it for Tigers. 2 heroes gone, the Bane buys back, but Gabby back into the Phantom Lancer mode will chase down Velo. There's nothing left for him to give apart from his life, which he will have to. 2 heroes remain on this Tigers side, the Rubik and the Phantom Lancer, but not for too much longer. Cuckoo, he smells blood in the water. Pelosin's Glimmer Cape.
This game is over, my boy Garrett. Nothing they can do to actually come back into that team fight, and he just keeps doing it.
That's an FU to any casters or anyone watching the game. Like, oh, he's got Mask of Madness. No, he doesn't. He's got Mask. No, he doesn't. He is Phantom Lancer again, though. Gabby can maybe turn around and fight this up into the high ground if need be, but they're trying to bail Tim's out of danger. Armel swapped back with the BKB going, but the Vengeful Spirit puts herself into harm's reach. TNC will all but oblige her with a death as they do grab a kill onto Phoenix, and somehow Supernova gets stolen by the Rubik. Pops down but doesn't get any additional bonus kills, so they lose Tim's. Tigers still playing on. Double damage rune on the Phantom Lancer as he goes and makes a move up onto the Bane. This might just be AU dead, honestly. Doppelganger forward. How many hits?
Good timing on a Roche for Tigers if they want to grab it. It's actually gonna spawn right now, so... Do they know about it?
Top of the net worth. All eggs in the Phantom Lancer basket. Gabby. The full butterfly moving into Satanic now. Tigers, they're going to walk into Cuckoo. Gets himself the Enchant Totem. And the Yule Scepter up to buy some time. Even going to BKB now and jump on forward. Looking for the PL and the Venge, who have bailed off to the right-hand side. Velo wants a piece of this action, and Abraxas will chase forward. Cuckoo has to pop the Shrine. BKB from the Phantom Lancer, going wild onto the Earthshaker now, but Gabby in the back has found 1437. No Echo Slam just yet from the ES. 100 seconds dead with buyback available. That's pretty nice. TNC looking to close this one out with their third Roshan of the game. Tigers going to be too slow to make a play in, but Velo jumps in regardless, snatches the Aegis, the Supernova in the back from the Rubik going in again. Okay, well, Velo, he's got the cheese and the BKB, he pops them as quickly as he can to try and dance away from danger, but they've got the Supernova and the damage from Cuckoo, more than enough to secure that kill. He stops and slows the momentum of the Radiant team, but they might give away a little more than they had really hoped for as they lose the 1437 Venge and 458, even with the swap. Doesn't get out of danger fast enough. Tim's stuck up on the ramp there, unfortunately for him, but Cuckoo with a refresher shard. BKB again, another Echo Slam, ready to play around with this Phantom Lancer. That's the real one there. Mel and Cuckoo, they are retreating. Fisher to hold him back. Echo Slam's there, but the follow-through's not available, so the Reaper side will clear up the ES. Now Armel with the self-fuels up. Stacklink going, but he's being dodged away from. Gabby looking for 458, and there's the kill. The one they needed. Necro's gone, 4 heroes dead. Yet again, it is Phantom Lancer against the world. Rubik's gonna buy back, but I don't know if they can defend. Getting awkward now, though. Cuckoo farming in the background. Buyback status, how are we looking? PL has buyback. So does the Venge. Very limited elsewhere for the Dire team as they get Gabby into the middle of the fight. The Reaper Scythe and the damage is done. Down goes the Morph as the Supernova will try and zone out the rest of the Dire squad. Gabby buys back and the Echo Slam's there. With a grip onto the Necro, they do find the kill and he's dead for 90. The Echo stolen by the Rubik, but whiffed completely. He used it on the ground. The gravel is echoed down. The Sunray will come out, but Tim's with the BKB and the Glimmer Cape back will get to safety up on the ramp, and Cuckoo will hold the line as the Morphling returns. And there they go onto the ranged racks. They want the Megas. They can commit for this. Glyph forced out. 1437 with one swap. PL with plenty of doppels to go. Cuckoo just going to BKB and enchant Totem down the buildings. And that is it. Mega creeps now the Tigers have to face. TNC in full retreat. Get away from this Dire base, but Pelosin with a grab onto Tim's will take down the Phoenix. Tigers get something for their worries, but I do fear it will not be enough. Necro struggling up against these super melee creeps. Never mind the mega melee creeps that are coming in now. But this is an opportunity. The window... I don't know if this window's open. You're going to have to try and force it open. 1437 caught, pants down. Velo's Night Stalker tries to make a move in onto Bane. That is a kill that he can claim. Pelosin jumping forward. Velo trying to retreat. The buyback from AU will come through. They still have their shrine to play around with in TP2 as Abraxas charging forward. The Echo there from Cuckoo onto Velo. Yules up into the air, but the Nullifier takes him down again and actually loses the life of the Night Stalker because of it, allowing Cuckoo just to keep on dancing and diving forward onto 2 with another enchant. So Pelosin jumping back to the east as Abraxas has to BKB and maybe Doppelganger away. The Glimmer TP play will be just about enough, but yet again, Tigers lose 2 heroes. They'll lose Roshan.
This is 4th Roche, which means a refresher, cheese, and Aegis. I'm surprised that Night Stalker actually managed to steal both.
Alright, Gabby. Morph duration. Phantom Lancer mode enabled. Cuckoo doesn't have the Echo Slam for another 30 seconds, but they've got the opening they need. With the Supernova there, zoning them out, the Throne is in trouble. Jumping forward, Cuckoo focusing the objective, the building's falling, and 458, even with a buyback there, will still lose game 1 here in this best of 3. Tigers, even with a couple of stand-ins, you know, Pelosin, I feel like had a great showing on the Rubik, but... Huh? Enigma mid? No. Sanking... It's gonna be Sanking against
mid.
The
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Sanking mid.
Yeah.
Enigma is an offlane and Tusk plus Bane support duo. If it was Seb from OG, I know he would just straight up buy a Crimson Guard in this kind of scenario.
I'd be down for that.
Bane.
Pelosin holding on to a skill point. 1437 there now with the tag team. Good amount of damage onto Tims, who doesn't have anything leveled up himself just yet. With the Infernal Blade and the Fortune's End, the Ether Shock there, and the damage is done. The first blood spilt. He grabs it up, and Tims absolutely debated them. He's sitting on about 20 HP, but he's going to come around for round 2. Brain Sap from 1437, again, just being held for as long as possible, but he throws it onto AU. So now with the Fortune's End, the Ether Shock back up in 10. They've got so much damage with the punches from the Shadow Shaman.
He's dead.
Tims is going to get this kill, potentially. A few more hits. One more will do the trick. Brain Sap to turn around and buy himself a bit of time, but the damage there from the Ether Shock and even the Fortune's End to get a 2-0 down in that bottom lane. He's even going to go all the way to the tier 3. Oh, 1437. He sees it. He knows it's happening. He's not going to get there in time. He bought himself Ops, Wards, Mangoes, all the good stuff. Top lane, oopsie daisy. Oh, I didn't know. It's fine. AU died middle. He fed himself to tower, but it's Gabby being dived. Onto the Drow Ranger they go, and they will claim her life. Tim's here looking for the troll in exchange. AU's TP rotation comes through towards Abraxas. Troll Warlord in a bit of trouble here. Another Ether Shock is ready from Tims, and that's going to be the end of the troll.
Yeah, well, Enigma is level 5, has 3 points in Eidolons. With Catapult spawn, they might try to pressure the towers, but it's going to be hard. You're playing against TA, which means you need to put a lot of sentries in the mid lane to actually deal with those traps. Sand King.
It's a lot of damage. And a dust to go on top. AU with the Purifying Flames. They've got a high ground ward. Beautifully done. Take down Velo's Sand King. Level 1 Gust. Level 3 Purifying Flames, just level 2. Enough damage as they move into mid, but Tims, again, he's been such a sacrificial player in this game, showing up to spots on the map where his teammates are being gone on and able to turn around this time onto a kill for Tims and Armel to grab and maybe push for more. 458 dived under his tier 1. TA and Doom make short work of that poor Enigma with the help of AU. A 3-hero rotation into the TA's lane. Makes short work of Tigers as Velo's arrival into the Sandstorm. Maybe they get one in return. AU's Oracle has been left high and dry. And they do at least take down the Oracle. And he's going to hit level 6 off this range creep. There it is for the Serpent Wards into the tier 1. Catapult wave coming in. Keep the catapult alive, lads. Don't let the tower kill Karti. Snowball forward. Karti's dead, and onto the Drow they go. Level 5 Oracle, so no false prompt. The Serpent Wards are down, and 1437 is in trouble. AU with Fortune's End, and the Infernal Blade of Cuckoo gonna get black holed up. Doom held in place, and they will bring numbers into this lane. A double kill for Abraxas. Clear up the Serpent Wards. They defend their tower, but they're going to start bleeding out now. Unless Velo can get another good stun, the Gust into TP. Tim surviving, but the Burrow Strike is there. A triple for Abraxas.
And Tusk, easy to execute with the Snowball and Burrow Strike, and I love the build on Sand King. He goes for Drum for some extra mana because he needs it, Magic Wand to tank it up, and has that Vanguard queued up that we talked about.
Absolutely. Good itemization there. Oh, QQ falls up top. Oracle was baiting mid, almost trying to tempt the Bane into gripping him. But it's the Roshan play with the double damage rune on Armel. Aegis is going to be claimed 13 minutes in. Also, TA very reliant on her mana pool. You know, 747 mana. You burn through it very quickly. If you can't refract, you can't meld. You do find yourself in some problems. But with a jump forward like this, they've taken down one. Doom onto the Enigma will be the second to claim. Hello. Come on, AU. There we go.
You're healing him?
Healing him through the Doom. As Tim's very aggressively hunting for the troll a little bit deeper. They want the tier 1 top, though. That's the objective they came here to claim. Hand of Midas queued up by 458, and it looks like he's committing for it. Trying to aim towards the latter stages of the game here. Try and weather out the storm of this dire side as they catch Gabby's Drow down bottom. Little pickup there and the immediate smoke.
They're not playing this correctly. Like, Shadow Shaman wards are not used well. He placed it to grab kills instead of going for towers. There's still a tier 1 tower on a top lane. With the Aegis, they could have easily taken two towers on that side. And Shadow Shaman is being picked off way too often. Man, Oracle, he's dead.
So's Tims. Abraxas with a double kill. godlike now. Troll Warlord, he very quietly farms and farms and farms. Then he comes out of the jungle and he kills 3 or 4 heroes in a row.
Come online way faster. You also farm fast with it. He's godlike 18 minutes in.
Yeah, having an amazing game.
Oh, they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait. Aegis is gone in 3 seconds.
Oh my goodness, Armel, it's close, it's perfect. Tigers, beautiful execution. When you called it, you knew the timing. That Aegis dropping, and so did Tigers. 1437 with a call to wait, hold on a little bit longer. And they get the kill on the TA.
Talk about perfect timings. Again, Tims is gonna die.
They get the Doom down. The Snowball to buy some time here. They do get trapped in the Serpent Wards, the Shackles there, and the damage being pumped out. Gabby finds 1437 in the back, and the doomed up Sand King falls immediately after. A triple kill for Gabby this time around. Drow Ranger's turn to come out of the jungle and show what she's made of. Don't have a smoke from the Dire. AU trying to keep everyone nice and healthy as Roshan down to about half health. Velo there with the Sandstorm and the Crimson Guard. Tanky man up at the front, with the Serpent Wards dropped into the middle and trapped the Troll in, but his BKB's popped. 1437 has been blown up by Armel, but it's the Troll's turn to fight now. As the false promise from AU keeping Tims up and running, and Abraxas has nowhere to run. He's popped his battle trance, and now he's done.
He's
2 heroes gone over on Tigers. Velo and 458. No blink, no black hole, no Sand King stun until now. Epicenter's ready, but this is not good. Tigers, they're being hunted down one by one. They'll all be found. 458 is the only one who gets himself away.
Chase Shadow Shaman, popped the ulti and BKB kind of prematurely, and then just died. Like TA and the Drow Ranger blew him up.
TA didn't even use BKB. Now she has Aegis and Cheese. But it's... Are you going to just black hole the Drow? Yeah, alright, fair enough. That's a kill on Gabby. Easy as you like. 458 gets something for their trouble at least. 458 with no black hole for 80 seconds means that TNC's big 5-man group up top should be able to very confidently take this tier 2 tower as they make a move onto the Oracle. Fiend's Grip, and the grab is there. The Force Staff over the cliffs and into the waiting arms of the Troll as the TA jumps in. 1437 absolutely annihilated, and Pelosa's trapped up on the cliff top. Unfortunately for him, Abraxas is also stuck in the Serpent Wards. TA just keeps going in for more. The BKB's done. The Hex is there, and a double kill for Armel secures him up. But the Epicenter, oh, the Burrow catches only one. It will be the Drow Ranger. She's got the Cheese, the Hurricane Pike to buy some more space, and the Shackles. Tims creates a little bit of chaos in the back end of the fight, but the buybacks Pelosa wants in. Gabby, no blink. Ultra kill for Abraxas, and Armel has to bail away from danger. Troll's BKB down to 8 seconds now, but they've got this BKB black hole finally ready. Nice stun. Burrow onto 2. Tims almost absolutely screwed. Finally they'll lose his life, and the black hole comes in, catching onto 2. The false promise of the Doom will keep Cuckoo up and running for a little while longer, and Armel still has the Aegis BKB to play around with. Tims immediate buyback now, but nothing gained by the Dire side, as in the back Tims is trying to shackle up the Enigma, but who's this? It's the Drow. She's wandered into death. An ultra kill for Abraxas, and I think he might just be able to get a rampage. Armel not trapped in the shards. Gets up onto the ramp. Safe and sound, but...
If they don't win it in the next 10 minutes, they're gonna lose, and suddenly it's coming through, actually. They managed to kill the melee Raxes, gonna go for shrines.
Another smoke coming out of Tigers as they make their move. TNC. Spread out here. Armel and Tims thinking about the play from outside of the base. Velo's ready though with that Burrow strike. Tims shows himself. There's the jump. Tims, he's a goner. No, he's not. The false promise buys the time, but there's the Walrus punch onto the Drow. The snowball forward gets the gap closed. Gust is good, but not enough. Buyback available for the Drow. It is there. But they are so desperate now to defend their base. They go in onto the Oracle. Tim's Hex into the Serpent Wards and the Shackles. They've got the catch onto the Sand King. Armel's blown up. 1-4-3-7 off to the west as the Doom onto the Enigma will take him out of the fight. Troll in trouble with Pelosin falling. Enigma, no, not like this. They've got the BKB TP of Abraxas, but the damage! Armel, so much right click power. And Tigers, what are you doing? No, what are you doing? And Tigers just ignore the TA completely. So caught up in trying to catch the Drow and push that high ground and close out the game. They lose so much. And the tile lane of Rax now falling.
As you mentioned, Enigma with the refresher. Only thing they have that goes through BKB is Doom, but he should be careful about using it. Enigma sitting only on 11 armor.
Where's he going? Nowhere. There's the black hole. It only catches Cuckoo, and in comes Tims. Tries to go with this little hex and that, but the false promise onto Cuckoo will keep him up and running. Troll chasing and hunting him down. The damage is good in the second black hole. 4-5-8. He's there onto them, but Armel has free reign now into the back of the fight, and the Shackles hold the Troll in place. The damage needs to be pumped into him, though. Nice silence onto the Troll, and down he goes. Gone, but has the buyback. Will come into the fight yet again. Pelosin in the back lines, hunting for Tims, but he's been scouted by the ward. That's perfect play from TNC, and they've controlled Roshan up for themselves. Another buyback from Tigers, but I don't know if this will be enough.
They have no ultis to fight with, and TNC can't take this fight. Doom was not used since he was forced to buy back.
There's the jump, nice Burrow strike, but they've got the control. Snowball buys time, keeps the Troll up and running. Armel punched into the air. They've got the Serpent Wards, pumping so much damage into Tigers. Finally, Tims will fall, but the Doom was thrown in onto Sand King. The dive back on Troll means he's gone for 2 minutes. And Pelosin, how many times this series do we say that he is the one man to hold Tigers in this game?
Man, that was some sick throw what the Tigers did at their base when trying to siege tier 3s. Tries to initiate with Epicenter, forcing Enigma to use a black hole only on Doom. Like, Sand King needs to go in. Both Sand King and Tusk have Blink Daggers, so they need to try to start a fight, make chaos happen, and then Enigma will follow up.
Well, there's the Aegis gone, and the grip is very good, killing off the TA. As Cuckoo's BKB comes out to play, Gabby needs to Hurricane Pike and bail away from danger. This is a dieback on the Doom, though, I believe, so they need the false promise from AU. Keep him up and running. Walrus Punch there with the disable again, but the blink forward in onto the Bane. Gabby with the damage, and the BKB finally here for Drow means 1437's a goner, and the Fortune's End. There's a bit of control there towards Pelosin. He's tanky, though. He's tanky, though. Don't step away from the Drow. TNC shut it all down. Another lane of barracks, and that will secure mega creeps again. Tigers have to deal with the big beefy boys. TA with that meld bash, even more control up against Abraxas. If you get the Hex, the Shackles, the meld bash hits. But here we go with the blink black hole. They catch the TA. Nothing to cancel. So Armel is going to get pummeled into the ground right now. 4 heroes, 5 converge onto their location. 2 quick kills and a double damage rune there to be claimed. Is this all in time for Tigers? Do they run down mid?
It is double damage on this Troll Warlord. Oracle, do they have vision? Dust is popped. Triple kill for Troll. Let's go. Who has a buyback? Shadow Shaman does have buyback. Oracle does have a buyback. TA, yeah, everyone has a buyback. But mid lane, look where their creeps are staying. They can't outpush.
Ah, that is problematic. Gabby, Cuckoo. What's going on? He's BKB'd in his TP. Gabby has died. Buyback available. In comes the Serpent Wards now. Hex and Shackles saved by the Snowball. Cuckoo sprinting back, but is not going to follow him. Abraxas and Pelosin. In we go with a refresher from Enigma. Has the BKB in the black hole, but Troll's already gone. Dead for 100 seconds. And this looks like it might just be it for Tigers. The buybacks from TNC proving to be too powerful. And Tigers lose 2 of their most important cores. The second black hole not even used. And no buybacks on Tigers' side means the chase is on. Hex from Tims. In they go. Pelosin gone for a minute and a half. And what do we have left in the Radiant base? It's a GG call. That's what we have. Tigers will tap out. A 2-0 victory for TNC. And Tigers drop down into the lower bracket.
I feel like Tigers could have easily won this game if they didn't do this clowny stuff when they were trying to siege tier 3 towers. They were ahead. You're playing against Drow Ranger and Templar Assassin, which means the lineup is gonna fall off. They just need to play